Grandma, could you lend me $1 million? Aunt Lena from the orphanage has kidney failure and needs money for treatment.
The entire Wilson family was stunned. Everyone stared at Charlie in disbelief.
It's Mrs. Wilson's birthday. Not only had he not prepared any gifts, but he even dared to ask her to lend him $1 million. Is he out of his mind?
3 years ago, the late Mr. Wilson had found Charlie from who knows where and insisted on marrying him to his eldest granddaughter, Claire Wilson. At the time, Charlie was penniless, much like he was now. After the two got married, the old master passed away. Since then, the Wilson family had been deliberately trying to drive Charlie out, but Charlie seemed indifferent, unmoved by their insults. Asking Mrs. Wilson for money now was an act of desperation. He thought that since it was her birthday, she might be in good spirits and willing to help. Unexpectedly, Mrs. Wilson's laughter vanished in an instant.
Are you here to celebrate my birthday or to borrow money?
Grandma, Charlie is ignorant. Don't be upset.
Sis, look at what kind of trash you married. Gerald and I just got engaged, and he already gave Grandma an obsidian cross. It's hilarious your husband didn't bring any gifts and still has the nerve to ask Grandma for money.
Exactly, Charlie, my man. We're both son-in-laws of the Wilson family. As the eldest, you're a real failure.
Although Gerald was about to marry Wendy, he felt her looks paled in comparison to Charlie's wife, Claire. Claire was a renowned beauty in Oris Hill, but seeing her married to this worthless, broke man really irritated Gerald.
This kind of trash should be kicked out of our family as soon as possible.
Yeah, he's completely ruined the Wilson reputation.
I bet borrowing money is just an excuse. He really wants to purposely ruin Lady Wilson's birthday celebration.
Charlie couldn't help clenching his fists as the entire Wilson clan targeted and insulted him. If not for his savior's medical expenses, he would have turned and left this gaudy, fake place. However, remembering his late father's teachings to always repay kindness, he suppressed the humiliation.
Grandma, saving a life is more virtuous than any gift. Please show mercy. Wait, quit trying to guilt trip Grandma. If you want to save someone, figure it out yourself. Don't make Grandma pay for your hero complex. Who do you think you are?
It was Wendy's brother, Harold. The siblings always resented Claire for outshining them and loved seizing chances to mock Charlie.
Grandma, Charlie lost his dad at 8. Aunt Lena from the orphanage raised him. He just wants to repay her kindness. Please help him.
Help him? Fine, but only if you divorce him and marry Mr. Jones. Do that, and I'll give him $1 million immediately.
She was referring to Wendell Jones, who had been pursuing Claire. The Jones family was upper class in Oris Hill, much more influential than the Wilsons, and Lady Wilson always wanted to curry their favor.
Mr. Jones sent a birthday present, a turquoise amulet worth $3 million.
The amulet was a vivid shade of blue-green and looked like a genuine top-quality piece. Gerald, who had gifted the obsidian cross, looked a bit awkward seeing this amulet. Unexpectedly, Wendell, who had no real connection to the Wilson family, had been so generous.
Oh, Mr. Jones is so thoughtful. If only he could be my grandson-in-law, it would be a dream come true. What do you say to my condition? Will you consider it?
Grandma, I won't divorce Charlie.
Don't give me that attitude. You insist on clinging to this trash. Get him out of my sight. He's not allowed at my birthday banquet.
I'm going to the hospital to check on Aunt Lena.
Then I'll come with you.
If you leave too, I won't consider you my granddaughter anymore. Take your parents and get out of the Wilson house with this loser.
You stay, don't worry about me. Oh, my dear brother-in-law, you're leaving hungry. Are you gonna beg on the streets for dinner?
Rushing to the hospital, Charlie immediately went to the billing office, wanting to inform them that the payment for Aunt Lena's medical expenses would be delayed by another 2 days. However, when he asked the nurse, Charlie was suddenly told that Aunt Lena had been transferred overnight to the best hospital in East Cliff.
How much does it cost? I'll find a way to pay.
A total of $3 million is needed. $1 million has been paid, but there's still a gap of $2 million. It's due in a week.
Who paid the first $1 million?
I don't know.
As Charlie was trying to figure it out, he turned and saw a man in a black suit with gray hair about 50 years old, standing behind him.
Young master, you have suffered for so many years.
Are you Stephen Thompson?
Mr. Wade, you still remember me?
Of course I remember. I remember every one of you. Back then, you forced my parents to take me and flee Eastcliff. During that time, they died unexpectedly, and I became an orphan. So why are you looking for me now?
Young master, when your father passed away, Mr. Wade was also extremely sad. He's been searching for you all these years. Now that we've found you, he wants you to come back with me.
You can go. I will never see him again in my life.
Young master, do you still blame Mr. Wade?
Of course. I will never forgive him as long as I live.
Mr. Wade said you might not forgive him.
At least he's self-aware.
Mr. Wade knows you've suffered over the years. He wants to compensate you. If you don't want to return, he'll buy the largest company in Oris Hill and give it to you. He also asked me to give you this card. The password is your birthday. Mr. Wade, there are only 5 such cards in the country.
Take it away. I don't want it.
Mr. Wade, for Miss Lena, you still have a shortfall of $2 million in medical expenses. If you fail to pay, her life may be in danger.
Are you deliberately trying to manipulate me?
I wouldn't dare. If you accept this card, it will be more than enough to pay the medical expenses.
How much money is on this card?
Mr. Wade said this card is just a little pocket money for you, not much. It has a total of $10 billion.
$10 billion?
Charlie was stunned. He knew his grandfather's family was wealthy, but as a young child, he had no real concept of money. He only knew the Wade family was one of the top families in Eastcliff in the country. However, he never knew exactly how much they were worth. But now, he understood. $10 billion was just pocket change. When considering the entire Wade family fortune, it was likely over $1 trillion. To be honest, Charlie was deeply moved. But thinking of his parents' deaths, he felt his grandfather couldn't shirk the blame. He couldn't forgive him. Stephen saw Charlie's inner conflict.
Master, you are the heir to the Wade family. You deserve this money. Strictly speaking, it belongs to your father. Mr. Wade said if you're willing to return, you'll inherit the family's $1 trillion estate. If you don't want to go back, this money is for your living expenses. Oh, and Oris Hill's largest company, the $100 billion Emgrand Group, was acquired by the Wade family yesterday. All the shares are now in your name. You can go to Emgrand for the handover tomorrow.
Charlie could hardly believe it. The Wade family's investment was huge. A $10 billion premium card and the $100 billion Emgrand Group. Although Oris Hill had its share of hidden talents and quiet power players, the only true powerhouse was Emgrand. Any family, including the Wilsons and Whites who humiliated him today, and the Joneses pursuing Claire, were small fry compared to Emgrand. It was the emperor of Oris Hill's business world, and unexpectedly, it was now his?
Mr. Wade, you may need some time to process this. I won't bother you further. Here's my number. Please call if you need anything.
Charlie remained in a daze, unsure if he should accept the Wade family's compensation. But thinking it over, considering the humiliation he'd endured for the past decade, especially from the Wilsons, wasn't this payment from the Wades fair recompense? Why shouldn't he take it? Moreover, Aunt Lena urgently needed $2 million for her medical expenses. Mind made up, Charlie gritted his teeth and returned to the hospital's billing office.
Hello. I need to deposit $2 million.
He swiped the card and entered the password. The transaction went through, and the $2 million was easily credited to the hospital's account. Charlie felt like he was in a fog. Had he really become a billionaire? Just like that? Claire and her parents no longer lived in the Wilson villa, but in a very ordinary apartment building. They'd been driven out after Claire married him, following Ben Wilson's death.
That good-for-nothing Charlie. He made us lose face today. Claire, if you don't divorce him, your grandma will kick you out of the Wilson group.
Then I'll find another job.
What's so great about that loser? Why can't you divorce him and marry Wendell instead? If you wed Wendell, our family can hold our heads up high.
She's right. Marry Wendell, and we'll instantly become treasured in your grandma's eyes. She'll be falling over herself to curry favor with you every day.
Don't say another word. I won't divorce Charlie.
You stubborn child! A worthless piece of trash. and he has the nerve to show his face.
Charlie sighed inwardly. His mother-in-law had always looked down on him, but what would she think if she knew he was now the boss of the Emgrand Group with $10 billion in cash? However, Charlie wasn't ready to reveal his identity yet. He'd been away from the Wade family for many years. Who knew what the family was like now? What if someone in the family were against him if he exposed himself? Better to keep a low profile for now.
Mom, I'm sorry for causing you trouble today.
You're more than trouble. You're killing the three of us. Can't you be a little self-aware and get out of our house?
Mom, how can you talk like that? Charlie is your son-in-law.
Bullshit. I don't have such a worthless son-in-law. The farther away you go, the better.
Hurry, go to the room.
He and Claire had been married for 3 years, but never truly together. Claire slept on the bed while he slept on the floor beside her. That night, Charlie couldn't fall asleep for a long time. The day's events were shocking, and it would take a while to process everything.
How is Aunt Lena? I still have over $100,000 in personal savings. You can take it to her tomorrow.
No need. Someone already paid for Aunt Lena's treatment and sent her to East Cliff.
Really? So she is saved?
Yes. She has done good deeds and helped so many people throughout her life. Someone finally repaid her kindness.
That's good. You can breathe a sigh of relief.
Yeah.
I need to get some sleep.
What's happening at the company?
Business isn't great. Grandma has always wanted to partner with a big corporation like the Emgrand Group, but the Wilson family is much weaker in comparison. People look down on us.
The Wilsons have no cooperation with Emgrand?
How could the Emgrand Group ever consider working with us? Even Wendy's fiancé, Gerald, and his family barely measure up to Emgrand's standards. Grandma is counting on them getting married so the Whites can help the Wilsons connect with Emgrand.
Charlie nodded. So that was the Wilsons' plan. They were dying to work with Emgrand. However, Mrs. Wilson was dreaming if she thought it was possible. Little did she know, he now owned the Emgrand Group. With that in mind, Charlie decided to take over Emgrand first, then give Claire a boost through the company. She had been bullied too much by the Wilsons. As her husband, it was his responsibility to help improve her standing in the family. Starting today, her husband was a changed man. He would never let anyone look down on her again. He vowed to make the entire Wilson family bow before her. Charlie wasn't sure why they were at Emgrand, but to avoid trouble, he quickly tried to slip away unnoticed. Unfortunately, the sharp-eyed Wendy spotted him immediately.
Oh, brother-in-law!
Wendy, what brings you here?
Gerald and I have a meeting with Doris Young, the vice chairman of the Emgrand Group. His family has a lot of business with Emgrand. In the future, it'll benefit not only the Whites, but the Wilsons too.
This was news to Charlie. He'd only just inherited Emgrand and hadn't had time to familiarize himself with its dealings. But he hid his surprise. You two make a perfect power couple. Beautiful and talented. Just yesterday, Mrs. Wilson had cursed out this good-for-nothing man, and now here he was, grinning like an idiot. How could a stunning woman like Claire have married such a useless loser? If it weren't for him, Gerald would have pursued Claire relentlessly. How had he ended up engaged to Wendy, who was inferior in every way? The thought irritated him.
What did you come to the Emgrand Group for, Charlie?
I'm looking for a job.
A job? Why would you apply here, of all places?
What does my job search have to do with you?
Is he wrong, though? Do you even have a diploma to your name? Any accomplishments besides being a good-for-nothing? The Emgrand Group wouldn't hire a waste like you, even as a security guard. If you had any self-awareness, you'd go pick up trash on the street. At least you could make 2 or 3 grand a month. Hey, don't say I never look out for you. Pick that up and sell it for cash.
Even if you are garbage, you're still family, so I'll help you out. I happen to be friends with Emgrand's vice chairman. Why don't I put in a good word and have her set you up with a job cleaning toilets?
The kind of job I'm after is none of your concern. Worry about yourself. Emgrand is a major corporation. I doubt they'd work with low-quality trash like you.
Who are you calling trash?
You, obviously.
Done with the conversation, he walked into the Emgrand Tower.
Hey, stop right there.
Gerald shouted, chasing after him. He caught up at the elevators, itching to teach the arrogant jerk a lesson with a few slaps to the face. But seeing that they were already inside the company headquarters, Gerald worried that causing a scene would anger his business partners. He had to shelve his plan to put Charlie in his place, at least for now.
I'll let it slide today, but you won't be so lucky next time.
You think you're some big shot, Gerald? Believe me, you'll soon learn the price of arrogance.
Screw you.
Don't take the same elevator as that trash, honey. You might catch his stench.
I'm letting you off the hook for now. Watch yourself next time.
Charlie took the elevator straight to the top floor chairman's office. Stephen had already made the arrangements, appointing a woman named Doris Young as Charlie's main point of contact. Doris was a well-known figure in Oris Hill, the city's most famous career woman. Beautiful and exceptionally capable, she had risen to become Emgrand's vice chairman at a young age, playing a key role in the company's success. With Emgrand now acquired by the Wade family and the former chairman stepping down, Doris had stayed on to assist the new boss.
Mr. Wade, please come to my office.
This was Charlie's first time meeting Doris Young, too. He had to admit she was gorgeous. In her late 20s, she had a gorgeous figure, alluring beauty, and a noble, capable demeanor. I won't be coming to Emgrand often in the future. I want you to take charge of the big picture here, and don't reveal my identity to anyone. Doris could tell that the young man before her came from an extraordinary background. To his family, a company like Emgrand was mere pocket change. It made sense that he wouldn't want to manage it personally.
Of course, Mr. Wade. If you ever need anything, just let me know.
Miss Doris, a man named Gerald White is here with his fiancée to see you.
I'm with an important guest. Have them wait.
Do you know this Gerald?
His family is one of our business partners. They rely heavily on us. They've visited several times, always saying they want to strengthen ties.
From now on, Emgrand will have zero dealings with the White family. Suspend all current and upcoming collaborations. If they earn even a cent from us, you'll be packing your bags, Vice Chairman.
Doris paled, realizing instantly that the Whites must have offended the young master somehow.
Don't worry, Mr. Wade. I'll give the order right away to cut ties with them completely.
Good. Tell them Emgrand doesn't work with low-quality trash. Then have security throw them out.
Will Miss Doris have time to see us?
I'm afraid not. Deputy Doris says Emgrand will not be cooperating with low-quality trash. Effective immediately, we're canceling all joint projects with your family.
What did you say?
Gerald was stunned. Why did that sound so familiar? Then it hit him. Charlie had said the exact same thing to him in the parking lot. What did Doris mean by this? Why would Emgrand suddenly cut ties with the White family? Gerald's brain couldn't process it. Terminate all cooperation? Just like that? Over half the White family's profits came through Emgrand. To know more, listen to the audio series, Born to Rule, only on the Pocket FM app. Install the Pocket FM app now within 1 minute to download 10 free episodes before the offer disappears.